top 10 best Gintama fights. You know, we ready for the hands, man. You already know. It's your boy Trey Guy. What's going on? How y'all doing? Gintama, amazing anime. I really fuck with Gintama. I've only seen a few episodes, but from what I've seen, I fuck with it. It's different. That's probably why I fuck with it, because it's so different. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Do videos like this all the time. And yeah, without further ado, straight to the video. The video is by Vinitube, by the way. Shout out to Vinitube.
Share of amazing fights. With its samurais and space theme, the battle sequences feature a wide range of interesting weapons, powers, and fighting styles. And don't even mention the characters that come out to play, from aliens, yakuza, and drag queens to cops, pirates, and warriors
this
of all
shit
stripes.
say Goomy, bro. This shit say the Gooby episode is elite. Eddie should say the Gooby episode, bro.
Spoiler alert is now in effect. Here we go. We start off strong with Gintoki versus Jirocho at number 10.
I've seen clips of this.
Taken from
Wasn't this from his anime Rage?
Fight that doesn't mean it's any less compelling than the others. Our favorite silvered-haired
samurai
turned odd job man goes up against a veteran yakuza boss who's out to make trouble in his beloved Kabuki district. The contest is both emotional and raw. Usually not one to give into his emotions, we see Gintoki in a completely new light as he loses his cool and turns into a madman. The battle is also bittersweet.
Yeah, it was
with the shared
Rage,
history between Gintoki and landlady Otose, as well as Otose and Jirocho's tragic past. It's a ferocious clash as both swordsmen refuse to back down, relentlessly trading blows and drawing blood. The touching graveyard setting and the striking similarities between Gintoki and Jirocho are yet more reasons.
Bro, I'm finna. This got me wanting to watch Gintama. Like, I'm watching this as soon as I'm done recording. That rain just hit.
It doesn't take much for friends to turn into foes and the opposite to happen as well. That brings us to number 9, where our former rivals Gintoki and Jirocho call a temporary truce and team up to fight the real villains of the 4 Devas arc. They are the Shinra, an elite squad of assassins from an alien
like a bunch of. It looked like Piccolo's gear.
Ensues as Gin and Jirocho
I don't know, the headband. I just saw that little thing Piccolo be wearing.
In a closed room. Despite their status as members of one of the 3,
I never realized the thing Piccolo wears is heavy as fuck. How does that nigga Piccolo got some crazy noggin strength, bro? I know that's random, but anyways.
Great warrior races that make up the Amanto universe, the Shinra are no match for the samurai yakuza pair who slice and dice them with gleeful menace. The villains do put up a fight and the 2 humans are covered in blood at the end of the battle, but one could hardly call it an even contest. Still, it's a hell of an entertaining slash fest, and it's great to see Gin and Jirocho have their own little contest during the massacre. The next spot goes to the cutest and craziest girl in Gintama, and that's saying a lot, seeing how the series is chock full of delightfully strong.
Yeah, it is a lot of crazy hoes on there.
Kagura is a cut above
a lot of crazy hoes, but Kagura, I'm sorry, Kagura.
Naive and kawaii. This is the fight that introduces us to Yato mode Kagura. It's intense to begin with, but really comes to life once Kagura gives into her alien blood. To watch her transformation is painful and thrilling in equal parts. Painful because she's driven to this state, and we all know that she just wants to live as a normal girl. Thrilling because we've always wanted to see the killing machine potential in her. Kagura's opponent is Abuto, a fellow Yato and her estranged brother Gamui's subordinate. Despite being plenty strong, he gets the beatdown of a lifetime. But what haunts our minds throughout the battle is not the bone-crushing blows, but the wild eyes and crazed smile on Kagura's face. That's one little girl you just don't
fucking clean, bro. Quit messing with the Saudi, man.
And now it's time to play some Zura rap, because coming in at number 7 is our favorite bickering couple. Gintoki and Katsura show us what chemistry is all about when they get down to business against the Harusame. Former comrades at war, Gin and Zura are a comic pair who make us laugh so hard that it hurts every time they share screen space. But the lazy odd jobber and the oddball revolutionary can make a mean fighting pair when the need arises. Just watch them cut through the Harusame.
They are lit.
Now what's great about this fight,
they are pretty lit.
Swordplay,
I'm not that far in Gintama, but I've seen they have great chemistry.
Battle is Gin and Katsura's
oh my, what is this song in the background? y'all hear this?
And telling each other off even amid battle. It's even better to see them have a real heart-to-heart moment in the heat of the battle, something they'd cringe away from at any other time. In true Zura fashion, the battle ends not in boring victory, but a cheeky escape, which is really the icing on the cake.
Oh my god, bro, that shit is ugly. What the fuck?
That brings us to the 6th spot, where we have Gintoki versus Jirala. It might be one of Gintama's more underrated fights, but it's also one of its most vividly choreographed and visualized masterpieces. It also happens to be very well fought, but I guess that's to be expected when you pit a skilled samurai against an elite.
Oh, is this just black and white?
And kunai makes for a pleasant change from the usual war machinery seen in this series. Jiraiya's adept use of strings and illusions gives the contest an otherworldly feel, while his battle-ravaged appearance and views are thoroughly disconcerting to witness. But apart from the excellent action, what this encounter has in great big doses is heart. Gintoki not only fights Jiraiya to defeat him, but is also successful in forcing him to face up to the fact that he failed Tsukuyo as her master.
I don't understand headbutts.
Jiraiya pushes Gintoki to remember his own beloved mentor too. The Red Spider arc might not be one of Gintama's most significant, but this battle deserves its vaunted rank thanks to its intense action, important backstories, and honorable end for a twisted yet tragic villain. We're at the halfway mark now, and raising the stakes up several notches, we have Utsuro versus Umibozu at number 5.
Okay, who are these niggas?
It doesn't get any bigger than this. The former is an immensely powerful immortal and the series' main antagonist who's on a mission of destruction. The latter happens to be the Yato's top elite and the galaxy's greatest guardian. The Battle of the Titans has a rather interesting origin. Utsuro nonchalantly walks in on one of Umibozu's fights and forces him to be his opponent, seemingly in a bid to find someone strong enough to kill his immortal self. Now, that's what you would call confidence, right? He doesn't get his wish, even if he does get a close taste of death. One can say that the brief battle between Utsuro and Umibozu is more of a chance encounter than a fated contest that the series has been warming up to for a long time. But as Gintama fans, we're sure as hell happy that we get to see the series' 2 most powerful characters have their moment in the sand. Up next, Kamui takes on the Yorozuya trio and Abuto. Still in a blind rage after his unfinished battle with his father Umibozu, Kamui unleashes his fury on Gintoki, Kagura, Shinpachi, and even Abuto.
Damn, he got the whole gang?
As they try to bring Kamui back to his senses. Despite his youthful appearance that greatly resembles Kagura's and a smile that rarely leaves his face, Kamui is a battle-hungry mercenary. He revels in violence to the point that he's made it his mission to kill his father and inherit the title of the strongest Yato. But he's also a scarred character, carrying the wounds of a tragic childhood he hasn't been able to let go of. Despite her outward animosity towards Kamui, Kagura desperately wishes to save his soul. That's what this battle is all about, an intervention by Kagura and her friends to save Kamui from himself.
Oh shit,
doesn't make it easy for them, giving into his Yato blood and coming close to killing all 3 of them and Abuto. You might break out in a cold sweat watching this emotionally charged fight, but the ending will have you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Another one versus...
When a villain... I know it's been a little quiet for a minute. When a villain is by himself and you see every character from the prior fucking episodes and they're all gonna be like, we're gonna attack this nigga at once, you better fucking not. Because it never, ever, 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 ever works out, bro. Ask the niggas in the Great Ninja War, bro. Ask Ichigo about that nigga Aizen, bro. Like, it's... And I don't know why. It's like, you niggas are too cold. You're too cold. You fought the whole shit sent fucking Gumi and beat the shit out of these niggas. How, bro? This nigga is cold. Who is this nigga?
With his fighting prowess, Utsuro brings the entire alliance to their knees with little effort at all. He's malicious enough to enjoy stabbing himself.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh, he stabbed this. Oh, wow. I'm telling you, bro. You niggas are, oh my god, bro. You Naruto fans, you One Piece fans, you are lucky that this shit was not just fully serious. Because I promise oh man, from just seeing this shit, bro, I ain't even seen like a series arc yet.
And its hero's greatest nemesis.
Just from seeing that, I just know some y'all niggas is lucky, bro.
In the next fight, which is the final battle between Utsuro and Gintoki.
I heard this was hard. Oh my god,
here we get to see
wasn't this in the movie? Didn't they make a movie?
But the change isn't only on his side. Utsuro has also taken a huge gamble, which makes him more vulnerable than ever before, but also closer to fulfilling his goal of destroying the universe and himself along with it. The stakes are as high as they could possibly get. The swordplay is epic and worthy of a summit clash in every way. The dialogue and mind games are top-notch too. The sound of silence that breaks the action
do you hear this music
now and then is just masterful, and the setting sun that paints this fated encounter in a golden light is a subtle reminder that it's not just the two adversaries who are finally reaching closure. It's also the end of our long journey with this beloved anime. Utsuro vs Gintoki is not just an excellent good versus evil battle, but a fitting send-off to an epic series that made us laugh and cry in equal measure.
So what's number one?
And that brings us to number one, which is Gintoki vs Takasugi.
Okay.
If you've read the online discussions on the greatest fights and rivalries in Gintama, this is the one that's always right on top of the pile, and for good reason too. Since the early days, Gintama's hyped up Takasugi as a top-tier villain, and while he doesn't end up as the final antagonist, he pretty much gets a fight deserving of one. Adding loads of atmosphere to the clash is also the rich and complicated history that the two men share. Gintoki
Yo, I'm watching Gintama as soon as the video ends, bro. Well, I gotta edit and shit, but wanna know what all that shit.
Into lifelong rivals. In their epic final clash, the series fully embraces its shonen side. There are no quiet moments or internal battles here. It's just one relentless slugfest from beginning to end as metal clashes with wood, and there are fountains of blood as far as the eye can see. The former comrades give in to all the frustrations they've been holding onto for years, making this one gloriously guttural and gory brawl that also deserves a spot amongst the top shonen brawls of all time.
Punching the pupils off that nigga. You know you getting them when you punch the pupils off. Like, damn.
Well, that brings us to the
yo, I want to watch Gintama like right now, bro. Like right now. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite Gintama fight was. Butcher God, and I am gone. See ya. Peace.